What's that little rap? I'm just kidding, I'm not.
The corner was our magic, our music, our politics. Fires raised as tribal dances and war cries broke out on different corners. Power to the people, black power, black is beautiful.
Hey America, I'm Valerie Blanks and you're here on The Corner. Every neighborhood's got a corner where people congregate and talk about the latest in news, fashion, music, and even a little gossip. And that's what we do right here on The Corner. From television and film to music and fashion, it all goes down here on The Corner. So if you're talking about it in the beauty shop, we're talking about it here on The Corner. If you're gabbing about it in the barber shop, we're gabbing about it right here on The Corner. The Corner, the place where it all goes down.
Underrated, we educated. The corner was our time.
Hey America, this is Valerie Blanks with another edition of The Corner, and today I have here with me Mr. Toney Andros of I'm Just Saying Entertainment. Now Toney, so glad to have you here with me today.
I'm glad to be here on your stoop.
It's been
20 degrees.
It is. It's a little bit chilly in New York, but listen, you are so hot right now that I don't even think you feel this cold weather.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly. One of the up-and-coming comedians here in New York City, but I know you from way back. I remember you back in the
PA days.
PA days.
That's a long time ago.
PAs together on the court shows, but don't tell anybody because we're on the come up. But now you've switched from production and you're in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Comedian extraordinaire. Tell me about it. What's going on?
Just always wanted to be in front of the camera. It's like you got to get in where you fit in. So you're getting in behind the scenes. It's the best way to get in the front of the scenes. So, you know, that's what I planned to do, and that's what I did. Thank God I had a hookup, you know.
Hey, I hear you.
I have friends and family in the business.
Well, you can't beat that. But when did you know you were funny? I think the jury might still be out on that on my end, but the rest of America thinks you're funny. So when did you know that you were funny?
I may not be skinny, but I'm funny, okay? Because I realize that people wear a lot of black these days. I wear all black for two different reasons, though. One, so I can look skinny, and two, so I can look light skinned. So, anyway, I realized that I was funny when, hey, you know how you're younger, you're growing up, and people are always like, you are so funny. Actually, black people say you're so stupid.
Yeah, yeah, you so
we
stupid.
Say you so stupid.
Hush, you so stupid. That's what your grandma would say. Yeah.
So they like, you need to be doing something. You need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. So, kind of set the stones in place, you know, to make it happen.
So I also know that you do some acting. So which do you prefer, acting or stand-up? What's your preference?
I'm gonna go with acting because in acting you can expound. You know, you can do more, be more. You can play different characters. And stand-up is like just something you really do. I mean, you can do it from the heart and do it, you know, wholeheartedly and love what you're doing, but you really want to do that when you're just feeling good. You know, it's not. You don't want it to be your only job. If you notice, lots of comedians, they have their stand-up acts, they tour, and then they also do movies and sitcoms.
A lot of different irons in the fire.
A lot of different irons in the fire. Various jobs out there. 10 job, man.
10 job. But on this job, because being a comedian, you are outstanding. I mean, I love your act. You always keep me laughing.
It's all in the timing.
It is in the
That's
timing.
All it is. It's timing. Anybody can be funny if you have good timing.
Well, your timing is impeccable. So is that one of the key components? Like, how do you construct your jokes? Because so many times when we're hanging out, you're always cracking, always joking. So how does it come about for you?
I don't want to drop names or anything, but you can talk to some of the biggest people in the business, the Martins, the Eddies, and all that stuff. You can't construct jokes. I actually performed recently at a function, and I written material, and it landed well, but the best jokes were what I made up at the table drinking. Just what I made up off the cuff.
Secret.
That's the secret.
A little grain alcohol. You too can be funny, America. A little grain alcohol. And you too.
Drink responsibly.
So, you know, what is the grind like right now? You're up and coming. I mean, you know, is it a lot of comedy clubs for you? Is it a lot of private engagements?
Private engagements. I do bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, and weddings. No, but it is. This was actually a corporate function for a healthcare company.
Okay.
I want to do like a lot of different things. I don't say no. Put it like that. I don't say no.
I'm just gonna leave that there because
I'm just saying.
Right.
I don't say no.
Because I know some circumstances where no could have been a better thing to say. So what is the overall plan for you? Since you've got a lot of different irons in the fire, what can we expect to see from you, you know, in the next couple of years?
Hopefully moving back to LA. I've been there, done that, but you really need to be there to make it happen. But hopefully back in LA and doing some more television. You know, because you can do the comedy circuit, you can do clubs and bars and tour and everything, but it's just very difficult to get the exposure that you can get from television. You know, you can get so much more exposure from television. So maybe land some Tyler Perry something. You know what I mean? That would be a good look. You know?
That would be a good look.
Maybe I should be reaching out.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should. Well, listen.
Not in touching them, but just reaching out. Okay.
Well, listen, I'm so glad that you were here and that you stopped by the corner with your busy schedule. I know that we could see you at Bananas tonight, which is in New Jersey off of Route or Exit, what is it, 71? Exit 71. Which
And at the Laugh
fantastic.
House.
And at the Laugh House.
Valentine's Day, believe it or not.
On Valentine's Day. So get your love and get your funny all in one at the Laugh House.
I hope to break up some happy homes.
And on that note, we'll be right back.
Bye.
Time when time stood still and gators and snakeskins.
Is that real German Shepherd or what?
I be telling people they have on alley cats.
This is 100% wolf. And what? I'm just saying.
We're here in Harlem, and coming to the corner is the magnificent and the ever funny Toney Tone.
Hey everybody, hey everybody. A lot of people think comedians just talk about people and make fun of folk, you know what I'm saying? But it's not because we have low self-esteem or that, you know, we feel bad about ourselves. That's some bull. Maybe she was just fat as hell. Perhaps that dude was just ugly. I mean, it has nothing to do with our self-esteem, our personality, or the flaws. We like to point out the flaws in others. It's best that way. You know, what I need from everybody is to learn how to communicate. I'm a little sick and tired of everybody walking around like this and nobody paying attention to where they're doing, where they're going, and being completely oblivious to everything in the world today. You know, have you ever been in a room texting about somebody in that same room to somebody in that room? That's the rudest mess I've ever seen in my life. It's like, OMG, he is such a liar. Or SMH, just shaking my head. I can't take this. I'm out. Peace.